My mother is a soldier who veteraned week after week in the trenches.
Hola, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl, Michelle, aka Angel Ish, showing up flawed and all, and taking this channel to the next level, which is going to be getting deeper into the Enneagram and the Myers-Briggs. First and foremost, I think I will mostly and primarily be doing the Myers-Briggs because I just found out that, or I take that back, the Enneagram, as far as like which personality test I'm going to focus on, because I learned yesterday that the Enneagram was designed for broken people trying to manage or, get through in a broken world. And if you know, my brand is designed to help millennial mothers prioritize their peace and boundaries while they are healing from trauma and toxic relationships. So it is super fitting that the Enneagram is for, broken people in a broken world. I had never heard it like that because this on this cover says discover your personality type and unlock your potential. So I was just looking at it as just like another tool, but it's super important that you take into consideration the things that you've been through when you're trying to accomplish new things, because a lot of the habits that you learn in life are the very habits that are going to stop you from becoming the person that you want to be, making those connections that you want to make. So we'll just get into this. I am going to try to keep this short. Like I said, I want to try to do all my videos 5 minutes, no more than 10. And so we'll get into this. This book is called Enneagram Empowerment. Like I said, discover your personality type and unlock your potential, by Laura Miltenberger. There's an L in there. All right. So this book goes through the Enneagram basics. So this is what we're all going to do in this series. So we'll call this series Your Enneagram in 5 minutes. I'll do 5-minute videos about your Enneagram, and so this 5-minute video will be about what to expect in the future. I'm obviously not going to do all of them today, but I will try to do like 2 or 3 of them. We'll talk about why in a little bit. All right. So the part 1 of this is Enneagram basics. So what is the Enneagram? What are the 9 types? Stress type, insecurity type. We'll get into the wings. And then there's quizzes as well. So I will add that in here somehow. So part 2 is the Enneagram and self-empowerment. So you're going to talk about start with self-compassion, respond mindfully to stress, live out your strength, empower thinking, negative thinking traps, and some other stuff. The third part, I guess I could talk about it all. And then live by your values, common core values, and self-care for each type. And then the third part is going to be the Enneagram and relationship empowerment. So relationship empowerment, the 3 subtypes, the 3 stances, and the 3 centers of wisdom. There's subcategories in there, like what are boundaries, what can you control, the compliance stance. Super funny. Like I bought this book months ago, but I did not know that this was so in tune with my life goal, which is, again, helping millennial mothers create peaceful boundaries while dealing with trauma and toxic relationships. All right, so let's do the introduction, and then we will just wrap up this video, and then we'll get right into the series. All right, so introduction. The Enneagram is not like any other personality type you have any other personality test you have taken before, because it doesn't just give you awareness of who you are now in the present. It helps you pave a path toward who you want to become. The dynamic system of the Enneagram will give you the opportunity to invest your strengths, compassionately work on your weaknesses, and understand yourself and your potential in a whole new way. Skipping some stuff. What does it mean to be empowered? Well, do you remember what it felt like as a child when you were first able to see over the kitchen countertops, or first able to read and understand the world around you in a whole new way? So that's real stuff. As we go through this, I'm sure you are going to find things about yourself, and it's going to be like, oh my God, that really helps me understand, why I often either fail this way or succeed in this certain area. So I'm excited about what you all are going to be learning about this. And also, before I go, I decided to do this mostly because of representation. As I was looking for more information about it, as per the usual, I didn't see anybody that was totally relatable talking about this. Like, they had their own experience, but you know what I mean. Like, I needed to see someone who looked like me talking about this, because this is something that we all need to know. And not we as in the human race, but as Black people, because we don't take into consideration all of this type of stuff. Often we are not taught about it. It is not even part of our scope, and we don't think that is important. Sometimes we're afraid to learn about ourselves, but knowledge is power, and what better knowledge to have than knowledge of self? You got this. Ooh.